Thank you for taking the time to watch the Parents Guide to the Community School of Auchterarder's SQA examination results for 2014. It has been another great year for our school with some of the best results we've seen, especially in light of the new Nationals exams in S4, around which there has been some anxious discussion. We've enjoyed great success in individual departments and as a whole school. But it wasn't only our highest attainers, we had some excellent examples of personal bests from many of our learners. Now, before we have a look at the results for 2014, let's take a brief look at the exam system and how some things have changed. Up until 2013, the most common pathway has been through the 3 levels of standard grade in S4, then onwards to higher and advanced higher for many in S5 and S6. In 2014, the new national qualifications replaced standard grade in S4. The pathway for most is National 3, 4 or 5 before embarking on higher and advanced higher courses as before. Now, there is a rough correlation between the standard grade levels and the nationals as shown here, but not enough for a direct comparison between them. It is enough though to recognise where the nationals are aimed. Highers and advanced highers remain largely unchanged. Let's have a look at just some of the key features of our attainment in 2014, starting with those S4 nationals results. At the end of 4th year, 94% of our pupils attained at least 5 National 3 awards. 93% achieved at least 5 National 4s, and a fabulous 51% achieved at least 5 National 5s. This last result is particularly significant. Again, as this was the first year of the Nationals, it would not be very accurate to directly compare our results with previous years. However, we can confirm that the Community School of Auchterarder are one of the few schools where the results at this top level of S4 exams are significantly better than in previous years. We are, of course, delighted about this. Let's take a look at the results at the end of 5th year. For the number of our pupils achieving at least 1 higher, the Perth and Ross average is a very high 58%. In comparable schools to ours, it's 56%. And this year our school achieved 60%. When we move to at least 3 hires, the Perth and Ross average is again very high at 37%. For comparable schools it's 34%, but we're out in front of both with a very respectable 41%. And for 5 hires, the Perth and Ross average is 19%. In other schools similar to ours it's 17%, but again we're out in front with 21%. These last 3 figures for 1 hire, 3 hires and 5 hires by the end of 5th year put the Community School of Auchterarder in the top 20% of schools in the country for attainment by the end of S5. So how do these Lib results look over a 5-year trend? It can easily be seen that these are the best attainment figures we've seen in 5 years. Finally, let's take a look at what our young people achieved by the end of 6th year. Now, these results are a combination of what they've achieved in 5th year and what they achieved in 6th year. For at least 3 hires, the Perth and Ross average is 42%. For comparable schools to ours, it's 46%, but yet again we're out in front with 47%. For 5 hires or better, it's 30% for Perth and Ross, 32% for schools like ours, and once more we're out in front with 33%. And when looking at the figures for at least 1 advanced higher, we see that the Perth and Ross average is 24%. In comparable schools to ours, it's 21%. However, this year we experienced a dip in this area to 18%. We have been in discussion with the new S6 and many of their parents and carers establishing measures to improve this situation for next session. Let's have a look at those figures as part of a 5-year trend. We can see that although the figures have dipped slightly from last year's results, 2014's figures are at least equal to the best year over the past 5. We enjoyed some outstanding departmental achievement. Here are just some of the good news stories from around the faculties in our school. In English, over half of 4th years achieved National 5. When sitting at this level, the national average for an A is 39%. However, in our English department, an impressive 67% of these pupils achieved their A pass. Nationally, at higher level, 75% of candidates in English pass. In our English department, 93% passed. In maths, again over half of our 4th years achieved National 5 passes. When sitting at this level, the national average for an A is 37%. However, in our maths department, a massive 82% of these pupils achieved their A pass. That's more than double the national average. Nationally, at higher level, 25% of candidates in maths achieve an A. In our maths department, it was 52%, again more than double the national average. Social subjects. At National 5, History and Geography celebrated a 100% pass rate. Similarly, at higher, these two subjects had a 100% success in passes. In Design and Technology. At National 5, Graphic Communication, Design and Manufacture, Product Design and Computing all had a 100% pass rate, and Art had 66% of their pupils achieving A's and B's. In higher, Graphcom had a third of their pupils achieving an A. In Music, all National 5 candidates achieved an A, and all higher candidates passed. In PE, again, all pupils in all courses, National 4, 5 and higher, passed. That's a 100% success rate in a number of the subjects across our school. In Languages, all German National 5 candidates achieved A's and B's, and at higher, 33% of both French and German awards were at an A. Science, right across the sciences, chemistry, physics, biology and managing environmental resources, and at all levels from nationals to higher and advanced higher, 90% passed. At higher level in particular, almost half of our young people achieved an A in their science subjects. And we had some outstanding individual pupil achievements. 8 of our S4 pupils achieved straight A's in all 7 National 5 exams, and 6 of our S5s achieved straight A's in all 5 highers. And these are only some of the great attainment stories from across our school. So what do we do now? Well, we'll keep up the good work where things have proven to be going well, and we'll address the points required for improvement as indicated by these and other results, both at subject level and as a whole school. We'd like to say congratulations to all of our pupils and thank you to all of our school staff and to our parents and carers for their dedication, diligence, determination, support and encouragement of our young people. We look forward to welcoming you into our school soon, and thank you very much for watching.